Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 4, Episode 197. It is Monday morning and back to work day today. Not really looking forward to it, but hey, you know what? We make a lot of money for doing very little. Let's keep that going at least. Today's going to be really busy at the office. I'm going to break it down into 3 different segments. Morning, I'm going to handle most of my approvals and things that I have to do, catch up on my timesheets, and get back to all the most important items. Then we're going to go play some slots, have some lunch, come back, get ourselves ready for our meeting in the second part there. And then we are going to have our meeting, go back to the desk for a little while and take care of the less important business. Then we're going to take off early as always and head back to the casino, try to make some more money. And then tonight we will catch up a little bit more, and then by tomorrow morning we should be all caught up. So not too worried about it. Tomorrow we'll have our meeting with our manager as well. So all that's fine. As far as yesterday had a pretty easy time, actually. Not a lot of variance. The deepest I was in, I think, was 1,000, maybe less. So not bad at all. Didn't really find many slots to play. Part of it was the casino I went to had part of the floor closed for some updates, and there were some of the better slots in that area, so that contributed to it. But it was also very busy, and there were a lot of hustlers in there, so that was okay. I'm glad I decided to add poker yesterday. That all worked out. We made a little bit of money, and overall I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with poker, with the concepts, with when to raise, when to fold, when to do all these things, not based on what I have, but based on what others have. So I'm just a lot more comfortable sitting at a table now. Now when we move up to the higher limits and these guys are firing hundreds of dollars pre-flop, then one thing I've realized is my $200 to $500 buy-ins that I'm expecting to use for the day are not reasonable. Playing 2-5, I should probably have $3,000 or $4,000 to play, where with 1-2 or 1-3, 500, 600 is not a big deal, because I'm usually only playing for a few hours. I don't need a massive amount of money for it. But anyway, we're learning, we're getting better, we're developing, and that's what's important. I'm not going to have a lot of time today for personal stuff, but I do need to start planning another trip here. It looks like next is going to be Atlantic City, and then also there is a region in the Midwest that I don't visit very often that I'm going to try to visit at least for 3 or 4 days, at least for 3 days. That'll be a drive, and it'll be like almost a day drive out and a day drive back, and then spend a couple days there. And I think it'll be good, make a lot of money in that area. That would be one area that I wouldn't mind camping out there for a month if I could, really. And then we're going to be planning our trip most likely to the Bahamas, probably end of December, early January as well. So got all those things going. Yesterday focused a little bit on a new shed. We've been working on our garage and getting it ready, and there's a lot of things that need to be done to it, but we're a big family, have a lot of stuff, and it's jam-packed with things. Even though it's more organized now, there's so much in it. So I'm thinking about getting like a 12 by 20 shed, because we lost our other 2 sheds to moisture in our backyard, which is a long story. Not our fault, it's the city's fault and all this stuff, but they're gone. So we're gonna probably get a truckload of gravel in the next couple weeks and create a pad for a new shed, and then have that installed soon, and then move everything in the garage out there. then clean out the garage, pull out the floor, redo the walls and the ceiling, paint, get it all cleaned up, put epoxy down, and then create a shelving system for it and start parking the cars in the garage again, which would be nice. And then we'll have bikes and supplies and things like that in the shed, and then anything that could go bad would be in the basement. So that's on my mind as well. We'll be working on that this week as well. So for now, I'm going to let you go on my way to work, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, a little after 11, and we're going to head out to the casino, see what we can do. Hopefully pick up a couple $100. I know Monday's not the most exciting day in the world, but hopefully we can at least keep our pace going and not fall behind. So that would take about $750 today, but I would take half of that if possible. And so just heading out. I'm pretty much caught up on most things, and we'll see what happens. So I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. Actually, I'm a little bit sore today, probably from not sleeping well, but overall I'm feeling pretty good. I went to this casino, walk in, start looking around, and I'm finding plays, and I'm excited. I'm finding all kinds of plays. I found a $10 play, $6 play, $8 play, another $10 play, $5 play, all these different plays, $2 play, and I'm excited. I'm playing them through, and I'm losing, and I'm losing, and I'm losing. I'm like, what on earth is going on here? At the bottom, I was in for 500 and down to my last 50 bucks or something like that, and I started walking around looking for other plays, looking for almost plays, because I'm down, so I'm a little bit more liberal than I should be probably. And I find two other plays. One of them pays me about $100, and one of them pays me about $320. And I end up coming back and leaving ahead $26. And I got pictures of all these things. It's so insane how badly some of these things paid. And then on the other hand, some of them paid way better than they should have. It's funny, I was thinking this morning how variance has been on my side lately, and then I get smacked in the face real quick, and I remember what it feels like when it's not on my side. But while I was there, I did get some lunch, triple cheese, no fries, no bun. It's pretty good. Yeah, everything is going all right. Now, as far as work, I'm pretty much almost caught up. I mean, there's still a lot that needs to be done, but the majority of things that people were waiting for are all done already. And I'm heading back there. I'm going to get back there with an hour plus before my meeting, so I'll be able to nail down most of what's left. And it just goes to show you how easy things can be if you have things organized. I had things all organized in the proper folders, and then I had my PC take care of a lot of the work that needed to be done automatically, and I ended up just basically wrapping up loose ends. And I kind of feel like if I didn't have to go in the office, I could probably make it working less than 10 hours a week and be okay. And those 10 hours a week, I would say probably really 5 hours a week if it wasn't for meetings. But right now meetings are on the light side because a lot of people are on vacations and stuff, and it's got to be extremely boring to be a regular person. I can't understand how they survive. I mean, you got to have some kind of hobby or something going on that you enjoy, or surfing the internet. What do you do all day? I mean, you're not using your mind at all. I don't understand it. It's so ridiculous. Now, I do want to update you on some other stuff too. This Black Hat conference that I was supposed to go to in Vegas, its biggest focus was on AI this year, which is not a big surprise. But all these companies did reviews on it, and they went to their classes and stuff like that. And I had Grok basically give me the top 50 things that they talked about there and a little description of each. It took it 60 seconds to give me that, and I looked at all that. It took me about 10 minutes to read it all, and then glean what I wanted out of it and put it into like 10 bullet points of things that I learned when I went there. And you know, I'm not planning on sharing a bunch of stuff with my team because I really don't have a bunch of stuff, but I've got everything I need right there. You know, tickets at the end were like $3,199, and just going out on the internet, find me all the websites, all the things people talked about, all the things that they learned about it, all the articles that were written, and it gave me those 50 bullet points with links to the articles and information that it got that all from. I mean, you can see how people's jobs are going to disappear. It's going to be a nightmare figuring out how to pay people. And if you've ever seen Star Trek, the newer Star Treks talked about this, about how, you know, people were chefs and, you know, they did this and that, but only because they wanted to, because it wasn't necessary, because all of it could be done automatically. You know, if you want to work, you can work, but you don't have to. Nothing costs anything. It's like, it's so amazing. And the downside of that is it becomes like, if you're an important person, you have a nice house and a nice vehicle if you need a vehicle or whatever. But if you're just an ordinary person, you're like a drone, and you're living in an average place, you know, with average everything. And it's like there's no incentive to make yourself better. And think about what would happen if there was some kind of a war, nuclear war, something like that, and a lot of our technology was wiped out, our electricity was down. How hard it would be to rebuild. I mean, most books now are on digital, you know, some kind of digital storage. And how would we survive? How would we come out of it? It's just crazy to think about how fast we've come just in the last 50 years. Just even in my lifetime, how fast we've come and how many things have changed. And you can look at a photo now and pretty much estimate what year it was taken based on what devices people are carrying or not carrying, what they were wearing, stuff like that. But mainly the devices and the technology around it. It's just amazing. But anyway, you didn't think this was going to be a technology conference, did you? Heading back to the office, going to do our meeting, and then we'll be back at the casino trying to make more money. Plus $26 is all, but I'll take it. When I was down $400. I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. It is 3:30, and we are just leaving the office, finished up our team meetings and all that stuff. Got through a lot of stuff today, and going to work on some more tonight. But before I do that, we're going to head off to the casino, see if we can make a little bit more money, or a lot more money. I was able to make another $175 doing some miscellaneous things while I was at work. So that helps a little bit, brings us up to about 200 for the day, but we got a long way to go. So hopefully we can make a few hundred more here in this session, and it'll be a decent day. So that's what's going on right now, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, so kids start school at the end of the week this week. So today is one of those days where you can go see the school, meet the teachers, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to head home, meet the teachers, hang out with the kids for a while. We're going to get that iPhone set up for the youngest, and we'll, you know, just have family time and all that. So I think we'll kind of wrap things up here. Obviously, just had the same thing I always have Monday and Tuesday, or at least Monday, which is that triple burger, which was okay. So that's what I ate today. Tip-wise, didn't make any money, didn't have any reason to tip. So that was okay. And did I learn anything today? I'm sure I did, right? I mean, you got to learn something every day. I guess what I learned was that I've got my job very automated right now, and no matter how long I'm out of the office, I can usually be okay as far as being able to get caught up pretty quickly. So I did get a couple emails this afternoon after I had left the office. Well, address those when we get home, so we'll be all caught up for tomorrow, and I'll see you then. So if you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.